Here we go. Week 4, the National Football League. That means Thursday night football, folks. The Giants, the Cowboys. It's one of the ugliest games on paper you'll see all year, and we're stuck watching it in prime time. There's not even a double header here or a game going on the other side of it. Maybe there's a WNBA playoff game. I don't know what. They're baseball. Who the hell knows? We're here for football. That means you hit the thumbs up button, and we build a 3-leg parlay. So, let us begin. And we're going to go 2 player props and a side before we get out of here with Devin Singletary. I believe tonight is the night Devin Singletary scores. And the biggest thing I want to push here is the anytime touchdown to build with our 3-leg monster, because he's going to get carries. He's going to get touches in the passing game. The Cowboys are susceptible. They give up runs. They give up chunk plays on the ground. And yes, you have to worry about Daniel Jones vulturing somebody else's success as Malik Neighbors, we'll get to him, takes the football down the field, or Devin Singletary breaks. Somebody does something, and then Daniel Jones creeps in from the 2-yard line. Even still in this game, I like some offense. I like chances for the Giants offense to get down into the red zone. Singletary is the guy you give the football to because you know you can break through, and Dallas just olays a lot of big chunk runs so far on the season. Singletary, anytime touchdown is where we begin. Now, let's keep it moving here, right? You've already hit the thumbs up button. Thank you. Malik Neighbors. You can see we've got a couple of things here for Mr. Neighbors, especially, going up and down on some player props, some alt numbers as well, since you love to build your ladders, don't you? So we've got a couple of different things that we can target here for Neighbors, but he's on a tear. And Daniel Jones, look, either way you look at it, the Giants are either going to be down a big hole because they suck and the Cowboys come to town and they're desperate and Dak said, jump off the bandwagon now and all that other stuff. Or you look at the fact, like, how do the Giants compete and stay in this football game? Peppering Malik Neighbors, going deep to Malik Neighbors, just finding ways in which Malik Neighbors gets the football. Not necessarily crazy to rush for the over 6.5 receptions, because I still think, as we just saw on Monday night with Jamar Chase, you could do a hell of a lot of damage with 5-6 grabs. I want to go right back to what we just did. Anytime touchdown. Anytime touchdown for Malik Neighbors. We're looking at the number 1 candidate here outside of Singletary on the ground. Neighbors in the air. And you know what? Maybe he does get it on the ground. Who knows? It's still an anytime. 14 points up on the board for the New York Giants in this football game. 7 or 6 coming from Singletary, the other coming from Malik Neighbors. There you have the 2 right there. Pretty good, right? Pretty good so far. We're not even at some crazy number. I think these are realistic numbers that we're looking at. These are absolutely realistic numbers. And I want to show you, of course, how you can get in. There's a link below. You get half off your first month with me for using code touchdown. All right. Touchdown. It's a big word. Touchdown, all caps. Use that code and you jump in. Monday night, we crushed it on the Discord. Absolutely crushed it. If you're watching this video still, you're going to want to get in. All right. We had a couple of nice ones. They couldn't even fit my Kyle Schwarber first plate appearance single that paid back plus 825, 850, some crazy shit like that. They couldn't even fit that in the brag here. They had to say, oh, yeah, well, he had to hit a couple of other things. Hey, again, jump in. There's a link below. I just want you to be a part of this. Last play here, as you see, plus 817, and all we're doing is adding the Cowboys on the money line. You have a no sweat token. I strongly suggest you use this. At plus 817, we're getting a decent number here, a playable number at the very least, throwing the Cowboys in to win. Look, I don't, nor should you, I don't trust the Dallas Cowboys to just turn around and start dominating teams, especially an in-division rival on the road on a short week. In fact, the Giants at plus 6 look rather appealing. I think the safest play on a side is just taking the Cowboys to win, knowing that you've got 3 involved in there, 3.5. You've got some ugly numbers that Dallas is just not impacted by simply winning this game. It's going to be tough. It always is in this division for whatever reason. Blowout here or there, but Dallas on the road short week with Dak just constantly all this shit going on in and around his head. I'll take the Cowboys to squeak by, and we have a beautiful ticket here at over 8-1 plus 817. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe, please, here if you can. Make sure you take advantage of that deal up top at Bet365. 21 or older, gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Yes, you can play that parlay on Bet365 and get the $200 back in credits right away. See you in the Discord.